Hi, this is Jennifer from simplescrapper.com. In this episode, the sick episode of ABCs of Simple Scrapbooking, I'm going to share with you what being under the weather has taught me about my scrapbooking. There's something about being sick and being totally thrown for a loop and thrown off of your routine that helps you better understand your priorities. Over the weekend, I had this huge to-do list, all these things that just had to be done, or it was the end of the world, in my mind. And none of them got done. Since we're all still sitting here together, it turns out the world didn't end when Jennifer didn't finish her to-do list. Big surprise there. And it got me really thinking about the way I prioritize my time. When I sat down yesterday, kind of my head a little bit out of the fog, obviously I'm still not doing the best here, I was starting to look at how I had put together my list, and I saw there were things that didn't need to be done. There were ways that I've been wasting my time, and there were things that just didn't have to be done right now. As it turns out, there was nothing that was truly that urgent that couldn't wait. I think we all tend to put this false sense of urgency on ourselves just to get things done. And while that can be helpful to moving forward, it can also lead to a lot of stress and overwhelm. So here's how me being sick ties back to your scrapbooking. Because me being sick helped me look at my priorities a little bit more and look at the things that were kind of holding me back and were clutter in my agenda and keeping me off task. And so are there things out there that you're sick of? Are you sick of all of the political and stupid banter on Facebook getting in the way of you actually genuinely interacting with friends about your own memories and interacting with other scrapbookers about scrapbooking? Are you sick of people being unfriendly and unkind to each other in online forums? Are you sick of putting too much pressure on yourself to accomplish this or that? Are you sick of trying to keep up with the Joneses of scrapbooking? Are you sick of trying to make your pages look like everybody else's? So what I want to do here today is make a call for all of us who feel passionate about scrapbooking and about keeping it simple and stress-free to rid our lives of all those things that we're sick of, to just stop putting up with it and carve out your own path that is easy and makes sense for you. I think there's so much pressure and so many constraints that send us down these ways that make us unhappy, and some of them just seem like piddly things that's not worth the effort, but it is. The effort is worth it if it helps you find clarity and freedom and releases a burden from your shoulders that is weighing you down and maybe keeping you a little sick inside about your scrapbooking. So I want to share a little example from my email. I don't know if you ever do this. When you're happy, you're content, you're just chugging along, checking your email, maybe it's the morning and you have lots of new emails. You'll sit there and you'll read everything, even the advertisement from a place you don't really shop at, or from the pizza place you're probably not going to order from because you're not on your diet. You sit there and you read it all anyway, but just because. Now, what if you're really busy? What if you have 5 minutes to check your email before heading out the door to take your kids to school? You install a filter, a mental filter that kicks away all that excess, all the things that you don't need, that maybe you're sick of, and you just let them go. Now, I find when I'm sick, I tend to do the same thing with my email and with my to-do list. The things that are truly important and that I truly need to pay attention to are the things that get done. We have this self-preservation strategies we set up that are filters on our lives. And so what I want to encourage you to do is to think about how you can install these filters in your daily life, even when things aren't so urgent or you're not sick. And what I want to suggest is that if we all add these filters to our lives that start screening out the things that we're sick of, the noise, the excess, those filters will allow us that clarity and that freedom and that lightness that we're all kind of searching for. I know when I'm looking at pictures of Pinterest, the things that I'm attracted to tend to be these pictures of serene hammocks and beaches and these wide open spaces of just carefree joyousness. And I know that's probably what you're searching for too. And I want to suggest today that looking for the things that you're sick of and finding filters to weed them out of your life is a way to get towards that and to get there. Thanks.
The ABCs of Simple Scrapbooking is brought to you by Simple Scrapper, where you can find solutions for stress-free memory keeping. Visit us at simplescrapper.com and sign up for email updates where you can get a free gift.